I like about Anvil is you get to make like the coolest stuff with metal, and you get to meet new kids.
So behind me you have boys forging, and what we're trying to do is we are trying to forge men the same way that they are forging their metal. I was a school teacher for 15 years in private education, and I worked with middle school boys, and what we were beginning to see was that these boys were beginning to sit behind a desk for 8 hours a day, and they were getting bored, they would start acting out, they would get sent to the principal's office, and so teachers would label them as unintelligent or disruptive or rebels, and so they were beginning to live out of that identity. And so we began to ask the question, are these boys being set up for success in the system that they're in? And so we wanted to design a school that was built for boys, that was run by men, to do some forging of their lives in this very formational time period of middle school. And so the way that we came up with the vision of Anvil, we see these boys as a raw metal and a raw material like you'll see in the videos. They start with a raw metal that they have an end in mind of what they want to shape it into. We believe that the God of the universe has the same vision for their lives, that they are a raw material filled with purpose, filled with potential. And just like men, they need to be placed on a standard. Every man has a standard, whether they believe it or not. We believe the anvil represents God. It represents this immutable, immovable, and eternal God. And when the raw material is placed along the anvil, that's where we can do some shaping. And we are seeking to shape these boys into the lives of Christ, just like they are shaping their metal into these knives. Dudes, awesome job today. First week we talked about what? Oh, that's a theme. It was a C word. Covenant, commitment. Last week we talked about loyalty. Today we talked about sacrifice.
Please help anybody who's struggling here. Please help them find their way through it. Amen.
Amen.